So we've come back to one of the most haunted locations in England. It's My Haunted Hotel.
What was that? That was the door.
These shows exist, and we should be working together to make sure that the true paranormal shows reign supreme in this fake paranormal YouTube world.
A few of us viewers have wanted us to come here.
Yeah.
We're finally here. We're here. Like I say, thanks to the Ouija Brothers and My Haunted Hotel.
It's come up within the building, it's not.
Can you hear me, Brett?
Yeah, no worries.
What was that?
Okay,
There's someone around.
What the f***?
For paranormal investigators here in the UK, My Haunted Hotel is the place to be. With 24/7 surveillance under the My Haunted project, this 402-year-old building has documented more paranormal activity than anywhere in Britain. Our doors are open to anyone, skeptic or believer.
I get inundated with emails asking to come and stay at My Haunted Hotel. It's very important that we have reputable people that come along to My Haunted Hotel that we collab with, because at the end of the day, it's our reputation on the line.
The Ouija Brothers are finally back at My Haunted Hotel, and they are bringing along guests. This time they are bringing along Ghosts on Trent, and I can't wait to invite them back into this building, because these guys truly are the pinnacle of real paranormal investigators.
All these amazing places that we come, 9 times out of 10, nothing happens. That's the reality of what we do.
Last time, there was multiple things, including some noises that happened right above us during my interview on their episode that they filmed. It was a really interesting moment. They went upstairs immediately to try and debunk it, and they could not work it out.
So we kind of triangulated it down to probably outside the corridor between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
And that's why we have the cameras.
So it was a huge bang, very loud.
Yeah, we heard it really clear downstairs.
Yeah. And obviously there's no one up there.
At all.
And the pub is about to get closed.
It is very quiet down there now.
So.
And this building never disappoints. I can hear knocking above us in room 5 just now.
Yeah, quite. That's
if you like.
Part of the My Haunted project is to bring in real paranormal investigators, as well as the general public, to do real investigations and feature them on our show.
Did you hear that voice?
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh my God, we're a voice.
These guys are up there with some of the best paranormal investigators we've ever worked with, and I think it's really important to highlight the fact that these shows exist, and we should be working together to make sure that the true paranormal shows reign supreme in this fake paranormal YouTube world.
With the arrival of our latest guest to the hotel, we will be running a 3-way collaboration, which would see Harry, Brett and myself monitoring both the Ouija Brothers and Ghosts on Trent from the My Haunted Hotel control room. And this would give us eyes on all 24 cameras.
The My Haunted project prides itself on the way that we investigate and the format in which we portray here, not only at My Haunted Hotel, but now at My Haunted Manor USA as well, and all the future locations that will fall under this franchise. We are trying to move the paranormal into a brand new era, a more rational era. I've known Steve and the Ouija Brothers for a long time, and we agree on a hell of a lot of things. The fact that these guys go into locations and actively show that they are not capturing paranormal activity that many other teams miraculously come across, and then get called boring for it, just shows what kind of state the paranormal field is in at the moment. Last time the Ouija Brothers were in this building, it was relatively quiet. A couple of interesting moments happened, but it just goes to show that on a single investigation, it might be completely quiet. We've had plenty here. And what people need to remember is when they watch this show, it is the highlights of over 3,000 hours worth of footage in a week that get put into a half an hour highlight reel, if you like. It is not active here 24/7. That's just not how the paranormal works.
Yeah, we are calling action now, so we are filming. Ready when you are.
Let's go.
Ready?
So this room weren't even here last time, was it?
No, it wasn't. It
Well,
was
it was
actually
here, but-
it was here, but it was blocked off or locked.
So let's go in.
So we've come back to one of the most haunted locations in England. It's My Haunted Hotel. Massive thank you to the entire team for inviting us back to this legendary location. The first time we enjoyed it so much, even though it was a quiet night for us, so to speak. That's how the paranormal goes. You know, we've been doing this for more years than we'd like to admit, but there's something about this place. There's a feeling, there's an atmosphere, and with all the history, we couldn't wait to come back.
There it is. It's gone. So around 5:25 in the morning. Let's have a look how it goes. Oh, flipping hell.
That's quite loud as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that was a mega bang. And here she is, people. The infamous grey doll. What a lovely specimen we've got.
So when we first done this place, there was one specific item that weren't here when we first done it, and I've been dying to come and check this place out. Now it's here, and it's the infamous grey doll. I've heard so much about this thing, and I can't wait to spend some time with this doll, and hopefully we can get some of those amazing results.
It's Tuesday night, guys, and we've got a really interesting night ahead of us.
Yeah, we've actually got Ouija Brothers here and also Ghosts on Trent as well. Great investigators, and it'll be really interesting to see now what they do. We have given them basically free rein.
Right, so we're here at the My Haunted Hotel. Mark, impressions, mate?
Absolutely brilliant.
It definitely looks the part. It feels the part. Hopefully, it'll deliver.
I'm Paul from Ghosts on Trent. You might already follow our channel, but if not, please do. This is our first time at My Haunted Hotel and really looking forward to it. Some amazing evidence has come from this place. I've seen most of the videos on the channel. I think Danny does a great job. I've followed him as a paranormal investigator for a long time from My Haunted Hunts. Since they've started this paranormal investigation, it's probably the world's biggest paranormal investigation. This is like the big brother of the paranormal field.
I feel more comfortable knowing that
they can watch us, that we're real.
Exactly. No, not only that though, but
You know
if
what I
we
mean?
do catch something, that it's caught on multiple cameras and not just our two.
When I first looked at it from the outside, I was amazed. I thought, wow, I was expecting it to be a modern place, to be honest. Then I looked, I thought, wow, this is amazing. Can't wait. Let's see what happens here, guys.
We've got like a tripwire cater. It's worth a try, you know, because most of the time when we go to these places, not a great deal happens, does it? Yeah. So we kind of bring some of the toys, some of the gadgets, just to kind of, you know, just to see if he wants to do anything. Now, each one of these lights trigger individually down the Jace. Yeah. So theoretically, people say ghosts are made out of EMF. Is there any truth to that? We don't know. It's just one of those theories, isn't it? So we've got a huge EMF meter here, all individual, and the hope is if something walks around in a circle, each one of these will light up a different colour.
Beardo had a moment in room 8 with the grey doll that he could not explain. It would be great if that could happen with these guys now, but we know that this room is very hit and miss.
Now this is different because we've never actually had anyone come in this early. It's 8:30 now.
It's straight in, yeah.
And straight into the room, whether that triggers something off that we'd never known before, or the fact that the energy builds up with people in the hotel and it might need to go back in at night time, mightn't it?
What's really cool is that obviously what they're doing right now is being live streamed on VHX.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people, about 100 people or something watching now live. It's quite interesting to see. Steaky's taking his top off, unbeknownst to the fact that he's live.
I've noticed they're pouting a little bit more than normal.
Yeah, with people watching.
They did ask me if they could borrow my makeup artist. I said no.
Oh, of course you did, yeah.
Who would want it?
Yeah.
what we've seen from this hotel is incredible.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm really full of it tonight.
And so many people have experienced it firsthand as well.
Yeah.
You know, they've walked away from this hotel with experiences they'll never forget.
Well, he said earlier on, didn't he, about the book?
Yeah, when they've been, how many years?
20 odd years.
Basically, there's a book at the bar, guys, where if people experience something inside the hotel, and this is before it became My Haunted Hotel, you know.
Yeah.
They document everything in that book.
They said that people have come down in the morning and said we've had to leave the hotel because such things happened.
This has happened.
So.
And they look back in the book to see if they've had any other experiences that are actually the same, like.
And there has been, hasn't there?
And there has been.
Yeah. So that's speaking.
So you can't, you look at coincidences and you think.
I mean, you've got lots of objects to play with in here. You've got the bells. You've got the chain. What are you laughing for?
It's kind of the same thing.
No.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was connected. Okay, yeah. What else they got?
They got the box.
Oh. And that was a loud bang, wasn't it? It couldn't sound like more from out the hall.
Yeah. Do you want to go stop it there and I'll see if I can get this spirit to attack me? Can you stop smiling at me, please, Grace?
That was like a really loud thump. Hello? Yes. Wow. Oh, that could have been the night vision just switching on the cameras. Come and join us inside this room. If you're walking out there, don't be afraid. Come and join us. We're with Grace.
Oh, that's a creak.
Are you sure? That was a tap. That was a I thought somebody knocked on the window.
It could be the bed, though.
No, I haven't moved. Somebody just knocked on the window. Can you do that again for us? That was definitely like a Could be outside.
Yeah, it's possible.
The hell's that?
Well, it was a moan. It was a.
Check that back right now, guys.
It's too heavy. There's something here and there's some messing about there.
Yeah, that was like a man. That was like.
I know.
Did you hear it?
No.
Couldn't hear it.
I'm gonna get a clap. Guys, sorry, we've just tuned back into your camera. Can you explain what just happened?
We heard a moan about 30 seconds ago.
We'll check it back now.
204204.
That's the one. Garage at the back. Because they look out the window, don't they? So it sounds like
it's outside.
Yeah. What was it? What did I say? Time?
204204.
I'm normally really good at this. I can't remember my times today.
It's outside.
Gotta be right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Guy walking right there.
Definitely outside.
Cool. Right. Guys, yeah, we could debunk that one. Someone out the back. This is the wonders of having cameras also outside. There was someone passing the garage out the back there, potentially making the noise that you heard.
No, it could be cars getting past.
Yeah, just like vibrations.
Vibration, but still, it sounded like that.
Yeah.
Thought somebody knocked on the window.
We'd like to introduce ourselves to you.
Good God. Probably the... Shut up.
Oh, mate, it pops out and everything.
No.
Got it go. That's amazing. That's great. That made me jump. That did then.
Made you jump?
The camera.
If you can see us, make a noise, please. That's not back, mate. Thank you. Could you listen? That's definitely a knock, mate. Honestly, there's nothing up there can move it. That's definitely a knock, mate. Honestly, thank you. There's nothing there. I'm going to do this again. Copy me, please. Might not do it while you're there, but go stand over there again.
See, do you know what a stand is?
Yeah, there's nothing.
Like, there's not that squeak or anything like
there's
that.
There's nothing, mate.
There is here.
Yeah, but it's a squeak. That was a tap. Like, that was weird.
Hi guys, can you just point directly to where you're hearing the noise from, please?
Yeah. It's around this area.
Yeah, it's that far corner. We think it's like.
Yeah. Okay. So in that corner there is some kind of pipe work.
It makes a pretty constant tapping noise.
That's the one.
The area of interest in that room is actually behind where you're stuck, Paul, now, where the cloth is over the table. But we can definitely debunk that one in that right-hand side corner. That is definitely pipe work.
Brilliant. Thank you, lads.
Thank you.
Both sessions continue in rooms 5 and 8, but all remains quiet. Just as these opening sessions end, Steve and Griff hear something in room 8.
I think the ghost on Trent guys, they're going to come in here right now to do whatever they're going to do. And we'll probably go into...
Why you just clocked that?
Where is it? Oh, for the...
Oh. Was that you?
Want me talking?
No, there was a... Promise you. Swear to God.
I was about to talk.
100%. Can we get that back, Brett?
Where is it? Oh, for the...
Oh. Was that you?
Want me talking?
No, there was a...
Where is it? Oh, for the...
Oh. Was that you?
Want me talking?
Hi guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear it. It sounds like a stomach. It wasn't any of your stomachs, was it?
It just said to me, it was like a... like weird noise, like a... I know it was my stomach, so...
But I think I was...
Do you know where... Can you point to where it was coming from?
Round here. Can you see it?
Yeah, I've checked outside. It definitely doesn't come from outside. I've checked the corridor camera outside of room 8. It doesn't come from there. So whatever it was definitely comes from within room 8. I don't know what that noise was.
We move into the next sessions, and both teams swap rooms. It is at this point that the highly active room 5 begins to stir. But we had noticed that 24 hours earlier, whilst the building lay empty, this had happened.
Room number 5. Now, I did sleep in this room last time we were here, and the doll did fall off. I'm quite sceptical over the doll because its feet are quite bumpy.
Which doll was it again?
I'm sure it was this one. I could be wrong.
That was it.
Yeah. The hell was that?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No, not that. It sounded like a. It wasn't that. It was I don't know what I was hearing.
I think what we're going to do is put the PSB7 on top of the box. Yeah. Just let it run through its scan.
Mm-hmm.
It's a detuned PSB7, guys. If you have been watching his videos, you will have seen it in a few videos. We don't use it very often, do we? It doesn't really make an appearance.
Police Mansion, it went off some ridiculous.
Yeah. But we have detuned it, so it means it's got no aerial. It can't pick up any radio frequencies from taxi drivers or the radio. So really, it's nothing is meant to come out on
it. It's going to be a bit strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't actually remember some of the haunted history in this room. So there's 2 kids.
Right, Brett, could you give us a bit of a haunted history in this room? Stu was on about 2 children.
Billy and Sarah have been reported there for the best part of about 10 years through different paranormal groups that have been in and out of the building. Even after they didn't know about it, another group's come in and come up with the same names. Hence the decoration of this room, because this was their predominant area that we kind of found.
Yeah, that'll do, won't it?
It was better than I don't know.
Yeah, okay, Billy and Sarah then.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah.
What's that? Cheers.
Tap.
Yeah, please do. Was that like a radiator? Unradiated? What's that? That sounded as it come out from outside, that did.
Yeah, it sounded out there. It didn't sound in this room, did it?
Yeah.
Grace? Jeanette? Can you come and talk to us, please?
We're here to talk to you, to capture you, to show the world that you're here. You don't have to be afraid. Are you here with us right now? Inside room number 5. Could you make a noise?
Come inside.
We're in room number 5. We are inside.
The Ouija brothers have just got out the Ghost Tube app. It's a phone app that tells you there's demons in your house regardless of whether there are or not. They have been very open about this. They said they're very sceptical about this. I think sometimes it's worth using to start a conversation. But otherwise, we're not big believers in it.
No, and they're not. They're openly saying that, which, you know, hats off to them. It's like us when we use the Alice box, for example, in this building. We can never claim that it's proof of the paranormal. Absolutely not. They are almost as if you like entertainment devices. However, if you can triangulate multiple things, it gets interesting, but it hardly ever happens.
Was that you?
No.
Okay, we'll report that into him. What was it? That was that was metallic.
It was from in the bathroom. Hello?
That come from the bathroom.
Hello? Did you guys hear that knock then?
Sorry guys, we were just on room 8's camera. What's going on?
About 20 seconds ago, 30 seconds ago, a knock.
About 10 seconds ago we had a knock in the bathroom.
A bit longer than 10 seconds.
Right, okay, I'll check it back for you now.
That was really loud.
It was like a...
And I asked for a noise to happen.
You did?
Is there anything there that you could see that could cause? I mean, a bath's got a lot of pipes and stuff anyway. I wonder if Gus and Trent caught anything like that? The hell was that?
Was that you?
No.
Like a growl? Like a... What
The hell was that?
Was that you?
No.
One thing we can absolutely confirm is that the tapping sound Steve and Griff heard in room 5 was not pipe work. This noise is heard often in this room and even happens in direct response. If you have followed the My Haunted Hotel journey over the last 2 years, you will be all familiar with this. Meanwhile, in room 8, this happens.
It is quiet, guys. But again,
It's one of them.
is it one of them where you have to just sit quiet and listen?
There's
someone next door to us.
Just me setting the ram on.
it one of them where you have to just sit quiet and listen?
Come and join us in here. Is that mumbling?
Wait.
I heard like.
I heard it.
It come from here on the left.
For me, it was the hallway.
Well, the hallway's like this section.
And again.
The is all that? Well, we know what that is. What was all that before it?
I can hear like mumbling. Hello? Hello?
They are hearing noises in room 5. They think it's coming from the bathroom. Now, it's hard for us to tell on our camera system, and they'll be able to hear it better, obviously, being in the room. It's weird.
So...
The f*** was that? That was the door.
It's on the door moved. I was going to say to open the door. Can we open the door?
That was like something banged, not banged, but like a light pressed on the door.
After a flurry of unexplained noises are heard from both teams, the hotel falls quiet. Paul and Mark move into room 4, where the 17th century sword was uncovered in 1924, while Steve and Griff head to room 6. Both sessions produce no results.
We know how the paranormal works, mate.
Yeah.
We know that it's not like a circus, you know what I mean? They're
Exactly.
not performing monkeys, as everyone say. And they're not, you know, the paranormal is extremely rare.
Yeah.
Very, very rare. Now, like Brett was saying earlier, Mark, before we started, how much would they miss in this building if it wasn't running CCTV 24/7? You'd miss so much, wouldn't you?
Of course you would.
But because the CCTV's there, it's actually capturing, you know, things that are happening. Not necessarily, you know, I'm not saying it's paranormal all the time.
No.
Are they? You know, but things that happen that you can't really explain.
See, the good thing about this place now, as well, is they radioed through to us and they told us straight about that noise.
Yeah.
Now,
They debunked it. Yeah.
Now, if they weren't here then to told us, we'd have been going home thinking, was it paranormal?
They debunked it for us.
And they debunked it for us, so it's great. I love that.
Yeah.
Really do love that.
You want to stay at the world's most haunted hotel?
Join the team here for your very own overnight paranormal investigation like no other.
We have cameras covering every angle of this building. If something happens, it's captured.
Book now at myhauntedhotel.com.
What is that? Fucking hell, what was that?
We'll see you soon.
Harry, Brett and I are joined by the Ouija Brothers and Ghosts on Trent in a UK collaboration here at My Haunted Hotel. Our investigation is about to turn very strange as our guests join together on the top floor corridor.
Right, we are at 11 o'clock. It's been an interesting night so far. There's been large periods of quiet, but there have been some interesting moments, especially with Steve and Griff. And we've now joined the two teams together in the corridor, which is massive hotspot area. Steve already thought he heard someone walking in that corridor earlier. Let's see what happens. They've armed a tripwire right down the corridor, which is a really interesting technique, because if something is walking down there, we should see the whole thing light up.
Yeah, and hopefully we can get some kind of activity. We have heard what sounds like maybe footsteps. Oh, see that?
Yeah, straight away.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go off night vision and just focus on them.
Yeah.
All right.
I might do.
You carry on recording yourself. I'll get them for now. That was really good.
I don't know if the camera would have caught. Well, this one wouldn't have caught that.
The
that
main
was
camera.
multiple, weren't it? Did you see that, Paul?
Yeah.
There's a multiple of these just started to flash straight away.
It's like a walk, wasn't it?
But there was no sound. There was no sound to it, so we didn't capture or hear anything. It just triggered off.
Spirit.
But I was going to say we've heard noises come from the hall during the night. You said you heard something, didn't you, Paul?
Yeah, we heard walking. We thought it could have been one of you guys, but you've said you heard it at the same time as us.
Yeah, like, I think all we've done is poked our head outside the room that you're sitting next to right now, in room number 5. But that was quite interesting with these lights there.
It like went all the way up.
Okay, then call out then, Jess, what you was going to say.
Spirit, if that was you that was walking down the corridor, could you go back up towards the clock, please? If you're standing in between us. Just walk up to Stephen and Paul.
All of a sudden, Harry, Brett and I hear movement on the middle floor, not far from our control room. Our camera does not capture it clearly, but things are about to take a bizarre twist.
Hold on a sec. What was that? Sorry, we just heard something as well just now. No, they're all set. Did any of you just jump in the corridor? I can only see one half of you.
No. We're all sitting and I'm standing.
Right, okay. What's happening? What? Okay, we're hearing like screeching and stuff. Bear with us a second, guys.
Shall I get down?
So if you're here walking around, Danny and Harry have just gone in, so you'll hear them probably under you now.
What the f*** was that? Come on, get that back on the camera. Hey? Brett, see if you can get that on Red Room. Like, is that just some sort of movement? No, like, it went twice.
What have you just heard?
We're on the radio to you and literally heard like can't even describe, some sort of movement here in this room. Checking it back now, come with us if you want.
Yeah, because we've been hearing banging, loud bangs.
I don't know what you're hearing.
Go in that room.
What we're listening for? Like a screech or something?
That there? Did you hear it? Back a sec. Turn it up. There.
What's that? That?
It does it twice.
And it goes ring, ring, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it the first time?
It sounded louder than that. Go into the
table?
into the brothel room.
Right, let's go.
You'll see me and Harry in the door here.
I was talking to them, so I didn't hear it.
Yeah, he was like, shh.
Oh, debunk.
Come on.
Is there a radio somewhere downstairs that you heard my voice come through?
Do it now.
Guys, just bear with me a second. Sorry, we're trying to debunk something. Try this one. Guys, bear with me. You're trying to debunk something. No. Can you hear anything in that way?
No, nothing.
I thought I had that then.
I've turned it off.
What was that?
Okay, guys. There's something going on. There's someone in this building.
Someone round.
Just heard it as well.
Check kitchen camera.
Yeah, okay.
It's got to be. Is it a fridge making noises?
That's a loud bang, wasn't it?
It's like a. Can we get that kitchen camera? Brett, check that kitchen camera.
You want me to get down?
I think we should turn the lights off down here and do something down here.
I think it's worth getting people. If we're in down here, we need to get down here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, guys. Do you want to just? Should we reset up downstairs? There's something going on down here, so I think it's definitely worth having a look.
Yep, we're coming.
Just check that noise then.
Right. When do you go in? We might not have it yet because it's not. It's a couple minutes behind, isn't it? So. What was that noise you heard?
It's like someone dropping something on the counter.
I need to pay more attention.
Check kitchen camera.
With noises now happening all around us, we all join in the old brothel area, and after half an hour of silence, we finally witness something crazy.
I just kind of want to hear one of them really significant noises,
and then you can be
like, all around here now.
You will be waiting for it, so it won't happen, will it?
Well, this is the thing: is you can't make these things happen, can you? Like that in the kitchen.
You want a bit?
Was just like what the bet. Like that in the kitchen was just purely random, and had we not had the cameras, we'd have had to just rely on our memories for that.
Yeah,
that was really good.
Well, for Griffin to run down and hear the same thing as well.
Yeah.
Because we weren't hearing any of that like we heard like light thudding that was going on, but then when Danny was kind of going crazy, he was like, "Oh, what's going on?" We heard nothing. So then for Griff to go and hear the same thing's pretty impressive.
More so that there was.
And you had us all on camera, and you could see none of us were moving.
One thing, like just going back to that, the replay back into the kitchen. If I remember it correctly, we didn't hear that first bang, but we heard the massive loud.
The massive loud one, yeah.
But there was a small bang before it.
Well, there was two that we heard on when we listened to it back.
And then there was that.
The big one is when you guys went in.
And then a big one, and we heard that one.
See, the small one, you could kind of put it down to like, is it just kitchen noises? Like there's metallic things in there. So, but that loud one, never heard that come from the kitchen before. Apart from when we did the Singapore theory round here, and we heard that coming from in there.
Oh! Yeah! Got a knock back there.
And again?
What on earth? Do you know what's really weird? In room 7 the other day in the museum, right? Someone put down a REM pod and it went do-do.
Yeah.
Oh, and back on the wall went doof.
Yeah,
It was purely just accidental, and it was as if it was being copied.
Yeah. And we heard that coming from in there.
Got a knock back there.
This is not the first time we have heard knocking in response to us. During Series 3, we captured this moment. We wrap up our investigation having successfully documented a number of interesting moments, and we can now add both the Ouija brothers and Ghosts on Trent to our ever-growing list of over 1,000 eyewitness accounts. To understand this project and to truly understand My Haunted Hotel, visiting in person is absolutely vital. Our doors are open to anyone, from skeptics to believers. The following week, hotel team members Dan and Gibbsy were back in the control room, and since this investigation, other guests had witnessed things during the week-long period, showing how vital this project is in documenting real eyewitness accounts.
It's Thursday night. It's been really interesting to see the Ouija brothers and Ghost on Trenton, and there were some really cool moments.
That was just the start of what was to come.
Is there anyone here with us? Can you make noise? Hey,
There's two loud knocks, seemingly on the wooden door frame just above the head. Now, when they came to speak to us, the guests, they said that them knocks came from there. They tried to replicate and actually found that the knocks came from there. Really, really interesting moment.
So on Friday night, I'd gone home and you and Brett were doing a paracast session in the brothel area.
Some really interesting things coming through that at the minute in this building as well. But there was a moment on Friday night where
it says something. Now, there was a little bit of a debate on the night as to what it said. Listen to this and let us know what you think this says.
Billy, Sarah, where are you? Edward. What did I say, Edward?
What was that?
It's an Edward. Yeah. Did that say Edward? And it said Edward. What did I say, Edward?
So 10 minutes later, after that, there's something else that comes through the podcast. Now, at the time, me and Brett wasn't actually round the table. They came running to us to bring it to our attention. What do you think it says, Dan?
It sounds like he's a rapist, or I'm a rapist.
So there's a lot of debate around Charles Griffith and how he treated the ladies who worked in the brothel.
I mean, back then, things were very rough, and, you know, these ladies would have been treated so poorly. Are they letting us know?
Is it him? Take a look at what I'm about to show you from the live VHX investigation that me, Dan and Saz did. Take a listen. This is clear as day, says The Secret.
The secret.
Whoa! Room 7 really seems to be coming alive at the minute. Now, what's really interesting is we've been doing some work in the background surrounding the secret in the building. Does whatever spoke that, does that know what we're doing?
Makes you wonder.
Could you tell us, perhaps?
Murder.
That said murder.
That said murder, 100%.
We've documented so much with Lady Heidi as well, you know, since last year. Is this proof that she was pushed out the window? Was this a murder that happened? And is this the secret?
Is it her that spoke that word to us? Now, watching at home, do you think that this says murder?
It's Thursday night, we've got a full house in tonight, and we're ready again to document more real paranormal moments with real people.